Guys, why is anyone asking this? What do you want out of life? Have you really sat down with yourself and asked yourself questions like, what is it I want out of life? Have you really done that? Because there's a power in asking questions. As soon as you start asking yourself questions, everything starts becoming a bit more clear. Look, there's literally quite a few things you have to remember. When you ask yourself questions like, what do you want, in the sense of, what do you want for yourself? No, what do you want out of a relationship? What does your health look like? Your well-being, your mental state, your physical aspect. Like, what do you want out of things like that? When it comes to learning new things, long-term learning, what is it that you're doing now that will keep you and will help you learn? What about your wealth? Where's your money at? How much money do you want? Like, why is anyone not asking questions? Like, why are we not asking questions? Why? This is literally one of the reasons why a lot of us haven't made any progress at all, because we're not asking ourselves the right question. As soon as you start asking, okay, relationship, let's pick that one. Okay, when it comes to relationship or friendship, well, let's focus on relationship first. What is it that you want? What kind of relationship you're after? Do you understand what you want in life in terms of relationship? Have you asked yourself deeply what you want? Or are you just one of those guys like, I don't know, I'll just go with the flow? Because really, truly, when you have an idea of what you want, it really makes things a little bit more easier, because you're being intentional. When you say out of a relationship, I want X, Y, Z, I want a partner that would, do this, or would be this way, that's just like me, or in this aspect, then it's a lot easier for you to connect with people, because you understand what it is that you want, rather than being there and not being really certain and just going with the flow, which is not really truly a way to do things. Same thing in life when it comes to your career. Like, what do you want out of your career? Are you just gonna be sitting down every day and wondering if your career will progress to the place you want to go, or are you just gonna be actually making changes because you understand what is it that you want out of your career? Like, it's these small things that I feel like they are small things that makes a huge difference. If you don't have a notebook, I don't know how many notebooks I have quite a few, and I tend to just ask myself questions, write it down, anything that pops into my head, because my head's a bit crazy sometimes, just so many random stuff come through, and I just write it down, because it's hard to remember everything, even the thoughts. Sometimes you have a thought and then you forget about it. So start asking yourself the right questions. Look at all aspects of your life. Start with the most important one for you. For me, that could be just my health. When it comes to health, like, what is it I'm doing that will make sure I'm good? Hence why I like to work out, go for runs, I like to meditate, always praying, giving gratitude to God, doing things like going outside, on a walk, getting some fresh ass air, rather than just staying inside all day long. Things like that makes a huge difference. But again, it really truly is something that you gotta ask yourself. Really truly be honest with yourself, and just stop doing so much and pick one area that might be more important for you. This might be the case for you might be money, but for me it's health. And you ask question, okay, what is it that you want out of money? Okay, when it goes to my career, how much money do I really need to make, or do I want to make? Because when you start asking questions, your brain automatically start to think, okay, we gotta figure out a way to make this happen. You know what I mean? So you start doing this, you start thinking about it, you start then thinking further. Okay, if I want to make 100k a year, my job only pays me 60k, for example, then where's the other 40k gonna come from? Then you say, okay, maybe I should get a job that pay me this much. And then with that said, then you start working just like that. You start asking questions. Okay, maybe I need a promotion at my work. Okay, when it comes to get promotion at work, what is it I need to do? Maybe you need to perform well, and your whatever you're doing needs to be visible to your senior leaders, so that they can see, okay, Bruno is progressing well, he's doing really well, maybe we give him a promotion. That could be another 10k on top of what you make currently, and so on and so forth. Like, when you start really asking questions, when you start really thinking about that sort of stuff, it helps make things so much easier. It makes you just like, okay, I see what I can do here. It gives you an idea what you could be working towards, rather than just going with the flow, waiting for life to happen. That's not good, guys. But yeah, that's one thing I would just suggest. What is it that you want, guys? Ask yourself that question. I know sometimes I say things like that, to be fair, and but it's so easy for us to forget and not think too much about that. But there's a powerful thing about asking questions. So when you're asking yourself questions, Bruno, what is it that you want out of a relationship? What is it that you're after? What are your intentions? When are you looking to get married? Do you want kids? Do you have an idea at all? Or you just like, just living life, man, just out here doing whatever needs to be done? Like, it's gonna be difficult, you know, and that applies to so many things in life, but that's something I want to encourage you guys to go ahead, stop, and just start asking yourself questions. More and more questions from every single aspect, from your career, your wealth, your relationship, friendship, when it comes to sex, when it comes to learning new things, when it comes to your personal growth, when it comes to so many things, you gotta start asking questions. But anyways guys, I will catch you on my next video. Ciao ciao.